What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another Blueprint episode of Call of Duty Mobile. So this was a pretty unexpected video, one that I didn't really think I was going to make. And that was because I did know that the Phobos was coming back for the S36 draw. I mean, it's kind of weird, especially at this point, because right now we're like we're at the end of September, like February's like months away. And for some reason, like, you know, COD Mobile is just re-releasing all these draws like it's no tomorrow. And this one happens to be one of them. And I kind of forgot that I did buy some stuff from the Redux draw back then. I didn't want to finish up the draw before, but now that there's a significant discount, I was able to finally complete the draw and get the S36 Phobos. So before we get into more details, I just want to let you guys know that I am kind of shifting, I guess, the quality of the video to an even better one. Now it's going to be at 60 frames per second with 1440p. So yes, I did have 1440p before, but only at 30 frames, but now I'm going to have it 60 frames. So it could be a little bit more high quality for you guys. My PC may not be a gaming one, but it's still more than powerful enough to support videos like in this quality, or to make videos in this quality. I'm going to be looking to making some more better quality footage. Of course, keep in mind my PC has like very limited space, so I think it only has like 500 gigs of storage, but right now I'm like at 300 gigs because, you know, the operating system as well as like other videos that I've saved up. But yeah, just something worth mentioning. Another thing to keep in mind is that I still have footage previously recorded that was before I started recording at 60 frames, so I might use that up first before I start recording, like, you know, full gameplays of 60 frames. But anything that's like on the heat of the moment, such as the Phobos or anything else that may be important, you're most likely going to see it in 60 frames. Man, so what can I really say about the S36 Phobos? First of all, obviously this is one of the oldest legendary skins in the game, one of the very, very first. And even till this day, it still holds up pretty well. I love the animated camo. It's probably one of the first, well, I guess one of the very first parallax camos. If you go into the menus, you could actually see how well the camo moves in a 3D type of thing. Ether Crystal and Polychromatic are very much the same way, with the exception that they're not really actually animated. Those are mainly stationary, but just 3D. This is actually animated and 3D, so it's much more high quality. So again, about the Phobos, I wasn't really expecting to get it because, yes, I knew that they were returning the draw, but I didn't know it was going to come at a massive discount. And plus, like, given the progress that I was already in, I was already down to my last pool. Instead of having to pay like 5,600, no, not 5,600, but 4,800, I was only really, I only had to pay like 2,400. So it was much cheaper. But it was either this or like try to attempt to spend some money on the Pharaoh Tusk crate, but I really doubt that I was ever gonna get it, so I'd rather just stick to something that I'm guaranteed to get. Someone told me on the comment sections when I think in the community post where I posted the S36, you know, just announcing that I got it, someone did tell me that they spent like $24 on that specific crate and got it for 34, or I think like 32 days. I kind of want to get it permanently. I'd rather not get it, like, have a timer for it. So yeah, I'd rather just get something that I know I could keep forever. But given that it's an old draw and the S36 really isn't meta, yes, it's stronger, but it's not really meta. I understand why they would have a 40% discount. But again, it didn't really have to happen right now. I mean, you could have given it some time and just wait till February to release it again. But yeah, it's kind of weird that they're really starting to do that now with like a lot of draws. Something tell me something big. I don't know. I have a feeling that something big might actually happen in the future, maybe within this next major update in season 10. But yeah, it's kind of weird that they're just releasing all these draws out of nowhere, especially at a massively discounted price, because there are like already been like, I believe, 2 double weapon draws. So it's kind of crazy how unusually generous that they're being with it. I know a lot of people are kind of pissed off because obviously they paid full price for some of it, but I mean, it's like it's kind of hard not to take advantage of an opportunity like this. I mean, like how, like, I was actually reconsidering on not getting it, but with the Phobos, it's like it's already there. It's at a very cheap price. How often am I gonna get that again, right? It's not like next year they're gonna release it at like an 80% discount. I highly doubt that. But at this point, I think I'm talking too much about it because I kind of want to save that for another video because it is very interesting. Again, I don't know why this is happening, but it must be for a reason. Other than just greed, there has to be something deeper than that. But yeah, the S36, I don't really know if it went through any changes. I think it's more or less stayed the same. The iron sight's pretty sick, I will say that. It's very similar to the M16, which they did have in that Redux draw, and it was part of it. So yeah, it's a Redux draw, if that makes any sense. It does have a good muzzle flash as well. You see hearts coming out of it when you do shoot. Death effect's pretty bare bones for the most part. Again, this was a very, very early legendary skin, so yeah, with those types of skins around, you don't really expect it to have like very high quality death effects compared to what you see now. So there's really not much else to say. It's a pretty cool skin, but I'm glad I finally got it. But here is the class up that I have for you guys. It's a monolithic suppressor with the light barrel, OWC laser tactical, as well as rubberized grip tape, sorry, God, what the fuck's wrong with me today? And also the 110 round belt. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, and keep in mind, again, it's a 40% discount. So if you guys have some money to burn, obviously this is your best chance to get it if you ever wanted it now, because you're probably not going to get an offer like this again. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. But anyways, have a wonderful day.